Hello everyone, and welcome back to our video tutorial series for Kingdom Hearts 1. In this video, we cover the fight against the Ice Titan in the Gold match at the Olympus Coliseum. The Gold match becomes available after winning all 4 tournament cups with the entire party. This is a solo match that relies on good timing and lots of evasive maneuvers. Follow these tips and tricks to keep a cool head and have the Ice Titan chill out. It's recommended to have Sora at least level 60 for this fight, though you may find it a little more manageable at level 65. Equip a Keyblade with a high deflection rating, like Olympia or Divine Rose, and equip accessories that reduce ice damage like the Blizzaga Ring, Blizzaga Band, and Shiva Belt. Blizzaga Rings and Blizzaga Bands can be purchased at the accessory shop in Traverse Town. The Shiva Belt is a perfect accessory for this fight, as it raises max MP and reduces ice damage by a whopping 40%. To obtain it, cast Blizzaga magic on every brazier at the Olympus Coliseum gates. When all the flames are extinguished, open the chest that appears along the east wall. Add Firaga and Curaga magic to your shortcuts menu. We won't be using arrow magic in this match, and we'll explain why a little bit later. The guard ability is an absolute must-have for this fight, and be sure to equip Leaf Bracer, Second Chance, MP Haste, MP Rage, and Aerial Sweep if you have them. If you want to get a major experience boost from this boss, equip all of Sora's tech boosts. And finally, equip as many ethers or elixirs to Sora as you can. You'll mainly need your MP for casting Cure in this fight. Your primary method for damaging the Ice Titan is to deflect the incoming icicles back at its head. Lock onto the Ice Titan and use Guard when the icicles are about to reach you. Some icicle formations are easier to deal with than others, so let's take a look at how to deal with each formation. The single line of icicles that travels directly at Sora is a good formation to deflect. Using Guard at just the right moment should allow you to deflect all of them back at the Ice Titan. If you start your Guard too early, you might be hit by the last icicle in the formation. The other good formation is the group of 5 icicles that start far apart and then merge at Sora's position. Use Guard at the right time to send the entire cluster back at the Ice Titan. Most other icicle formations fan out from their source, and their spacing makes it difficult to send them back without taking damage. As a general rule, if all icicles in the formation are flying directly at Sora, you should guard against it. If the icicles are fanning out or flying in random directions, it's better to stay on the move using dodge roll, high jump, or glide to avoid these formations altogether. Do not, under any circumstance, cast arrow magic on Sora during this fight. When you cast arrow magic, the icicles grow huge and become impossible to deflect. You'll have to wait for the arrow spell to dissipate before the icicles return to their original form. As you travel around the arena, the Ice Titan will rotate to face you, and every step it takes creates a large shockwave. Stick to the steps on either side of the arena to avoid these shockwaves, but do your best to stay away from the corners and the outer walls, as the camera can make it difficult to see when to guard. The areas in green are the places where you'll have the best angle to deflect icicles and avoid attacks. Areas marked in red should be avoided. When the Ice Titan slams its palm into the ground, dodge roll or glide to avoid the spikes of ice that randomly appear around you. There's a brief moment where you can see the ground glow where the next spike will appear, so use that visual reference to avoid running into them. Whenever you need to cure, try jumping in a horizontal direction while casting. This will help you avoid the ice spikes from below and incoming icicles from ahead of you. When the Ice Titan has taken enough damage from icicles, it will stagger to the ground for a short time. Use this opportunity to deal complete air combos to its head or cure if you need to. When the Ice Titan recovers, it'll retaliate with a barrage of icicles. Run in a wide circle around the Ice Titan to avoid this barrage. If you have high defense, increased ice resistance, and MP to spare for cure, you can position yourself a few steps behind the Ice Titan when it retaliates and use Guard to send many of the icicles back. You will be hit during this barrage if you choose to attempt this, so be ready to cure when your HP gets low. After the Ice Titan's first stagger, the fight will enter Phase 2 and introduce 2 new attacks. The first is an Ice Breath that can freeze you and create ice slicks that cause you to slip. If you're in its path, use high jump and glide to avoid it, along with the icicle formations that immediately follow. The final icicle formation in this attack is a good one to use Guard against if you're able to. The other new attack is a series of large ice orbs that appear above Sora, typically in groups of 3. As long as you stay on the move, you shouldn't be hit by them. The Ice Titan likes to summon these orbs just after sending icicles towards Sora, so you might be able to use Guard against the first orb, then dodge roll to avoid the second and third. In Phase 2, a long series of icicles will track Sora when the Ice Titan rotates to face him. You can use Glide or Super Glide to avoid these, or position yourself on the steps and use Guard to send one icicle back at a time. When the Ice Titan staggers again, its time to recovery becomes shorter, and its retaliation attack now includes Ice Orbs. Stay on the move with Dodge Roll or Super Glide to avoid the barrage. Phase 3 begins when the Ice Titan has only 2 health bars remaining. The Ice Titan can now periodically freeze the entire area in front of it. You'll know when this attack is coming when you see the Ice Titan shake its fists. This freeze attack can leave Sora encased in ice multiple times, draining his HP. To avoid it, move to the sides of the arena and away from where the Ice Titan is facing. After the freeze attack, a single Ice Orb will appear above Sora, followed by an Icicle formation. If you dodge roll forward at the right time, you can avoid the Ice Orb and be in great position to guard against the Icicles to send them back. The other major change in Phase 3 is the inclusion of Ice Orbs when the Ice Titan rotates or summons spikes. You can run side to side to avoid the orbs while the Ice Titan is rotating, and just keep on the move to avoid the orbs when the spikes are in play. And that's all you need to know for the Gold match. Here are the key takeaways. Use Guard to send the Icicles back at the Ice Titan while locked on. Stay on the move to avoid bad Icicle formations, emerging spikes, and falling orbs. Use High Jump and Glide to avoid its Ice Breath, and keep to the sides to avoid its freeze attack. This can be a long fight that may require a bit of practice, so don't lose hope if you don't clear it on your first few tries. Be sure to follow these tips and tricks to take home the gold and make this match ice and easy. And that's the end of this tutorial. If you have any advice or tips of your own, share them with us in the comments section. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more content. And as always, you can find the best online walkthrough and guides to the Kingdom Hearts series at KHGuides.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.